Hey, I'm Ben,
And I'm Tabitha. We have been traveling together for over 2 years now.
and have recently started our greatest adventure yet. We bought a 1978 VW T2 Westfalia campervan.
Our goal isn't simply to take it to all the Instagram-worthy spots, but to find the magical hidden corners of the world.
We hope you'll come along with us for this great adventure.
What you doing? Got the goods. And oh gosh. So these are the camping stuff we got. I got this little pots and pans. Hopefully these are the right items that go together. Got some utensils.
Don't judge us on the picky bits. Don't judge us.
I wish we could have homemade popcorn.
I mean, we do.
Not really. There is a chance that we're going a little overboard. We spent just under $200, which I'd say is pretty good for how much we got.
I mean, we got our bases covered. We got all our food groups.
Mm-hmm.
We got wine. We got Cheez-Its.
Yep.
We got water.
We got water, utensils, a stove. I'd say it was pretty good. Okay, so we're a couple hours into our drive. It's driving super well. And as time goes on, I don't even know if you can hear me, we notice more and more things that will need to be fixed. We noticed in the windows, the rubber that's supposed to be in there to keep it from rattling is not in there. I keep noticing like holes and sounds and just different things. It won't be too hard to fix, but it's definitely not the perfect van that we thought we were going to get. But it's still our van, and we're still very happy that we have it. It's just going to take some TLCing, which will be fun. Fun project. A little bit more than what we thought.
But also, it's a 1970s vehicle.
Right.
So it's going to rattle, it's going to leak, it's going to all those things.
If anything, it's building our tolerances. Okay, it's midnight. We made it to a campsite in 10 Mile Beach. And this is us trying to find where to go when we can't. Hold on. Pause.
Okay, so that's numbers. So we'll see if any are three here. We had to write an IOU because
Yes.
we only had $40.
Yep.
So we'll just take a little look ski. Yeah. Okay.
Please let there be one. We're finally in bed. It's like 1 a.m. It's really cold, but we can hear the ocean from our camping spot. How are you doing, driver?
Driving this thing is like driving a brick with 4 gears that you have to guess where they are.
You heard it here first, folks.
Huh?
I said you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. My language was terrible.
Hence why you're now hearing us now, and nobody on footage the last 6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, good night. Bye. Good morning. First night in the van is long. Well, not that long. Mainly, the bed is just very uncomfortable. We had about 8 or so hours of sleep. Went to bed about 1. The bed is not terrible, but my hip hurts this morning. Ben's back hurts this morning. It's a little stiff. But I'd say for the most part we kept nice and cozy and warm. I'm having my morning coffee. Ben's having his Celsius. We had a bunch of cold brew. The nice thing about how freaking cold it is outside, sun's coming out, is you don't really have to refrigerate anything. So I just got some coffee and some half and half. We can hear the ocean, so I think we'll take our little drinks and go check out the beach before we pack up and head out. The nice thing about this is we don't even have to like fold up a tent or roll up a sleeping bag. We can literally just close the door and drive away, which is kind of nice. And here's the little campground. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing all right. It felt pretty exciting to wake up in this morning, although there was a moment when it was cold, but it wasn't terribly cold. It was just, we just didn't pack enough blankets, but we'll be able to sort that out.
Yeah.
So insulation is one thing, but I think when I was coming back from the toilets and walking towards the van, it was really cool to see. Like, there's all these modern RVs, and then there's just our nice little 1972 vintage car. So it's really cool. It feels a lot more special than just camping, which I think is a nice feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Love it. Currently we're in the Redwoods. Okay, we took our Rolleiflex photo with my tripod here. Over here, I had my drone. Well, not my drone. We borrowed the drone. And it worked out so well. So happy. Took the case off my phone. Help me. And we're cleaning up some of our dishes. Not very well, but you know, who cares? Ben's putting the top down. Trying.
I need a hand to chuck this in.
Ben in his natural habitat.
You gotta be barefoot. Kiosk.
Okay, so drone is charging, or my phone is charging. Ben, what do we have?
Walkie-talkies. We're gonna coordinate.
Yeah.
We're gonna coordinate.
I'm gonna be here.
Let's go with
Ben's gonna-
1301.
Huh? How about you do that? Ben's gonna set it up. He's gonna drive over there. I'm gonna stay over here. We'll get some really rad shots. I'm glad I brought these.
I'm glad you brought these.
So we were going to drive through the drive-through tree, but then we get there and it's $25 and we can't even drive through it. So it's like, what's the point if we can't actually drive through the drive-through tree? Oh well.
It's some bullshit. I tell
Everyone's
you.
around.
Lies. They sit
All
on
lies.
a throne of lies.
Yes. And $25 fees. Okay, so we tried a campsite and it didn't work out. We tried a campsite, didn't work out. So we're gonna go and try another one. We're gonna try State Park one this time. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's kind of loud in here. Yeah, vibe check. It's not good.
Yeah, sketchy AF.
Sketchy AF. So I'm gonna try somewhere else. What you doing?
Checking the oil.
Or
Turn this one up. It's a little low.
check oil light came on. So we're checking.
It's just
So our first meal making in the van. I don't know. Boiling some water for mac and cheese. We got some wine. Ben's having noodle soup. Ramen noodle soup.
Tapatio, baby.
Tapatio.
Patio.
You cannot see, but maybe you can hear. We're right next to the waves. I didn't bring any salt or pepper.
He's got enough salt in it. Don't worry about it.
Yum.
Alright, tell me you're an impulse buyer without telling me you're an impulse buyer. Got some super glue, some food, Christmas trees, feels like the right thing to do. Liquid death, energy drink, just some sustenance. Best crisps in the world, although the Voodoo ones are, but
Voodoo
the
ones are
brand.
better.
The brand. And then candy for tabs.
Yep. Okay, we're adding more oil again.
Yep.
This guy guzzles oil, but
I think we decided it's a girl, right?
did we?
I think we did.
Did we? There's all of our bedding. We didn't feel like putting it away this morning. We're on side of the road. Chevron. Hey, Chevron. It's nice and sunny out. We have 8 hours left to go.
What time is it?
I don't know. I think it's 1-ish.
So we'll be back in for 11.
It's 1:30. Hold on, let me brighten it up.
Say what?
What do you think of this drive so far?
I've really enjoyed it. It's really amazing to me how many people have commented on the bus and want to talk about it. It seems like this thing that opens conversation and either some nostalgia or something their parents might have had, something that they want to have, and also when you see another VW doing the old or I know, really intimidating or that's not one.
It should be one. We'll make it one. Yep. Okay, one last drone shot before the drone dies. I had a little oopsies today. This is where we're looking at. You can't really see it. I had a little oopsies today, so I'm a little drone shy now. But we figured we get one more where there's literally nothing I can run into. There's literally nothing for miles. So, ready, Ben?
I'm ready.
Ready to be walkied?
Oh yeah. Hit me up.
Walking. Talking.
We're on.
We're on. We're live. we hope you enjoyed our vlog of our first adventure, van lifing. We learned a lot along the way, but that's how we like it. Like, I have a brother that does van life with his wife, and they were like, oh, we can give you all of our tips. And I was like, no, I kind of want to figure it out for ourselves and kind of, I don't know, leave it to the wonder of doing something for the first time, figuring out the bumps as we go. It's just, I don't know. Then you can get like a little badge, like, I did it. The first night was so cold.
Yeah, it was really cold.
But I think one other thing that was big is we slept with our heads to the back, so there's less headroom.
Right. Definitely some head bumping.
And my hips were super, so I wonder if like maybe the cushion is completely different on like the front to the back, because the next night we switched.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the next night?
It was because of how we were parked and the angle, so we didn't want to wake with puce faces.
What?
Puce, purple.
Oh. Big words. Yeah, exactly. Like, we switched and it was so much better. Like, my hips, like, it doesn't really bother me anymore.
No, actually, it'd be interesting to see the top, because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Just because it's cold, keeping the space smaller.
Right. But overall, like, it's comfy. Like,
I think there's something quaint about it. I think there's something charming
very cozy.
that you get in these. It's super cool.
Yeah. Now, which you'll see in the next video, we have a heater. And I think if we would have had the heater before, that would have made such a huge difference to the warmth.
Right.
But fortunately, it wasn't too cold when we went, like, the first couple nights. Like, it was cold because we didn't pack enough blankets. But you can only pack so much when you're flying.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the
down.
difference of flying down and
Right.
like preparing for it. I think we're learning about how we're perhaps in future going to insulate the van where possible, but also knowing its limitations, that it's just single glass and
Right. Not meant to be insulated, really. Like, it's just...
I don't know how many people thought that they would buy one of these in the 70s and sleep in Idaho in freezing temperatures.
20 degrees. Yeah. But overall, it's been really fun. We haven't figured out how, or we just haven't really tried to use the sink or the stove. But we bought a little portable stove, and I like how small it is. You can pack it away. It doesn't take much time. And as we mentioned kind of in the last videos, like, we didn't seek to know all the things. Like, we didn't really ask any questions on anything. Which, again, we just enjoy kind of the surprise of
Pick it
everything.
up, start rolling.
But there's a lot we have to do. Like, we plan to take it to Europe next year, and it's a long to-do list that we'll have to do, but it's going to be really fun to allow that to make it more our own, because the first couple nights, it almost felt like it wasn't ours.
Right.
But we loved, like, both spots we parked at, which you should see. We didn't film a lot the second day because we started getting more antsy to get back, hoping we get back. But we parked next to the beach on both nights, and that was just so surreal to, like, wake up listening to the waves and then not having to pick everything up and move it.
Yeah, I just, in my pajamas,
yeah.
went in the front, cracked an energy drink.
Yeah, barefoot.
Always barefoot.
Always.
Although, not right now, but...
You're sensible right now.
I don't know about sensible, but I'm wearing shoes.
But you're wearing shoes. It was such a fun adventure. It was so comfortable driving.
Yeah,
like,
it's super comfortable. It's just
my
slow.
seat is great. It is slow.
So
but that's kind of nice.
Yeah, no, it's nice just to let people pass you.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Google mapped it, and it was 10 hours, but it was actually 14 or so hours because you're traveling at 55, 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you have to stop more often. But overall, it was a really fun trip.
Yeah.
You'll notice the first night, we said we couldn't film much more because when it gets dark and having to go through those really tight corners with it, it was a little stressful for both of us.
I think it's getting used to the center of gravity. So you're sitting over the wheels that steer, and you're also tall, and it was in the Redwoods and winding roads, and so you're just it just feels like you're wallowing and you're gonna tip over.
Yeah. And he was like, why are you stressed? I'm like, because I'm sitting here experiencing it. It feels like we're just gonna go like, meh. Overall, I think it was a fun trip.
Yeah.
We got home all in one piece. We didn't break down at all like we were expecting. We didn't have to
Yeah.
jump it at all. Like,
No, it's
it was really nice.
been a good introduction.
Yes, definitely. Well, we will see you guys next week's video. We have quite the video next week. We went camping and something very unexpected happened. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. Because it was quite interesting, to say the very least. For Ben, more so than for me.
Yeah, it was fun. Everything's fine.
Thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye!